Hello, I greet you. Thank you for having time for me. Please, I want us to look at something. But before we do that, let's watch this video.
Ghana immigration and Ghana police. What else do you want the people to produce as a proof of citizenship? What else? If this is not enough proof of citizenship, what else do you want the others living in Cote d'Ivoire to produce as proof of citizenship? I don't get it. This card was issued as a proof of citizenship. But Ghana police, Ghana immigration in Ghana will not accept this. So they extort money from them whenever they want to visit their families back home in Ghana. So what else do you want them to produce? What else? Everywhere you go in the fishing community here in Cote d'Ivoire, where they are always living, is the same complaint, one after the other. What else do you want them to do? Ministry of Foreign Affairs, please come through for our people. This is so disheartening. This is disheartening. Please, we beg you. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. You watched that video. First of all, I want to salute our sister, Sister Amable. Thank you so much for the hard work you are doing for the Everland. We have reached a point where you have to be going about doing all these things. It's not easy, but this is where we have reached in our life. You see, I've been here talking about the ordeal our people have been facing, but many of you seems not to pay attention. You thought you are Ghanaian, so that is it. Oh, we are all Ghanaian. But when it comes to criticalities, they know who is a Ghanaian and who is not a Ghanaian. We are not the only people or only tribe of people under this sun. There are other countries, there are other people that are also under this sun. But why is it that in our case, we cannot take our destiny into our own hands? What else do you want Ghanaians to do for you to know that you are not accepted, my people? Is there any time or a moment in this country that you are not subjected to all this citizenship alienation and all manner of things in this country? For God's sake, our country and Ghana are in a union, or is alleged to be in union, because till today, Ghanaian cannot publish the 1956 plebiscite agreement between the state of Ghana and Togoland, British Togoland. They cannot produce it. If any of you watching me, you doubt what I'm saying, let them produce the document. Let's see what exactly the union is about. All the noise that people may, Togoland joined Gold Coast to become Ghana, it's all not true. It's all false. The documents are saying it. The United Nations records, the document, everything is saying it. Even I asked ChatGPT recently about the 1956 decision that our people took and the letter that Britain wrote to the United Nations. What is the opinion? This application is also confirming that from the United Nations, Togoland and Ghana are in union. They are not integrated. So why is it that you who is not who is a country on your own, not integrated into another one, you are sitting on your destiny and begging these people to give you nationality? Can't you see how other countries who are in union are behaving? I thought you guys said you are the most intelligent people. Now, this is a document I'm having. Can you see this document? Can you see it? National Association of Indigenous Ghanaians. The officer is in Accra, Kumasi, Koforidua, Cape Coast. This is a letter issued in 1982, August 18 to be precise. Now, let me walk you through a few things here. The National Association of Indigenous Ghanaians has the honor to forward to you this letter notifying you of the formation of the association, its objectives and purpose for the welfare and unity of Africa. It is a newly formed national body of men and women with ancestral roots in real Ghana. Our aim are to foster brotherliness among African nations and to help build a united and viable Africa. But first and foremost, we want to save Ghana from alien Ghanaians and rebuild it into a positive and militant contributing nation to the African Revolution. It is common knowledge that the illegitimate child will someday make his way back to his biological father's home. So the earlier we stopped the affectation of being siblings of alien Ghanaians, the tribes and people who inhabit the Volta region of Ghana, the better. These Voltarians and their maternal nephews are not Ghanaian that they pretend to be all these years. They joined Ghana through a plebiscite. Are you getting it? So I'm not going to read all these things because if I want to go into this, you'll be getting a lot of things. But if you need a document, after watching this video, let me know. I'll send you the document. This is a letter which was sent to the United Nations. So this is the people who are to receive the letter. Have you seen it? So we have to all heads of states, UN Secretary General, OAU Secretary General, Secretary General ECOWAS, Lagos, Nigeria, Secretary General European Union, European Union Commission, Brussels. So this is what has been there, my people. This is what has been there. If you don't stand up to all these things, you see all this kind of treatment. Now, what are we seeing at Sogakope immigration post? At least, the president of the Volta Regional House of Chiefs has been crying for the removal of that border checkpoints. But has the government, successive government, from the previous administration, the Akufo-Addo administration, to John Mahama's administration, the president of the Volta Regional House of Chiefs, Togbega Teprehodo, has been crying. But did any government listen to them? Did you see any publication where the government said, oh, Togbe, what you have said, we have listened? He even went to the presidency and said this, but nothing has been heard. If it were to be other chiefs, you know what I'm talking about. The government would have acted. When you go to Asikuma, if you don't speak Twi, they say you are not Ghanaian. You are in your own land and there's a border in the land. They are saying you are not Ghanaian. At Asikuma, Sogakope, the same thing. Now, our brothers and sisters in Ivory Coast, when they want to cross through the Elubo border to Ghana, and because of their names, they say they are not Ghanaians. Because they have every name, and they say, oh, this every name, no, you are not Ghanaian. But if they were to have Twi or other language name, that one, they are welcome. We are in this country. People have so many Arabic names. They are not chased after that. They are not Ghanaian. But there you have every name. Unless you make yourself part of the cronies of the system. This is what you are suffering from. And this is the reason. You see, some of these things were the reason Singapore separated from Malaysia. Many of you know this. But when we talk about this, because of your cheap mentality, because of your weak understanding of things, you don't want to pay attention. Many of you, because you think you have something called Ghana to protect. You are not Ghanaian. Go and check the document from the United Nations. When they are signing the Ghana project, go and check if you are also part of it. They stated all the areas that becomes independent as Ghana. And you are not part of it. That's why every day. How many times didn't people change their names, even names, to look like Ashanti names or Fanti names before they are allowed? Why do we have so many even names that have been changed? This tribal cleansing, if it were to be in our own country as stated in the document, do you think it will be happening? You are here. You think one day you will be accepted as a citizen. You will not be accepted. You are not going to be accepted. Because it has never been the case. So the earlier you wake up and start speaking true to your origin and start letting people respect your origin, that's the only time all this nonsense will stop. All these unthinkable things will stop. What kind of life are we living? So I leave this thing with you. Think about it. Before you start saying that, hey, secessionist, think about this. Thank you.